Hey guys, it's me checking in. I just realized last night before I went to bed that that live video didn't have audio. So it was interesting. I wonder how many people can try to make what I was trying to say. Uh, it's already hard with my accent to try to make what I'm saying, right? So anyway, so I thought I would do a quick encore about the topic of the four C's that after yesterday little hot seat we had at the online summit we had yesterday. So pretty much the four C's is taken from the approach and philosophy of Dan Sullivan. And my apologies if the beautiful waterfall makes you go to the bathroom. a little kidney control for you guys. Anyway, but back to the four C's. So the four C's is a philosophy and approach from Dan Sullivan, and he's a great philosopher and businessman, and pretty much it's a great approach that you can implement in any area of your life. That can be finances, that can be health, that can be relationships, or any project that you might take on. But pretty much the four C's comes to pretty much when you feel at the point that you're getting a little bit stuck, or that you're a little bit fearful and taking the next step for whatever that be. It might be trading your car, it can be refinancing your house, you name it. You can implement this and kind of help you get over that little uncertainty feeling. The first C is of course commitment, and you guys know how I totally feel about commitment. You got to believe it. And commitment, we're talking about knowing what you really want, no matter how much fire and ice cold and horrific experiences you have to go through. And trust me, I'm one to talk about it because I've been committed for almost 22 years, and especially in the last 3 years, my gut's been tested endlessly in the last 3 years with all the different failures and studio locations, and excited now. I'm in the last four. I'm in the tail end of the last C with confidence. But anyway, so commitment is the first one, and once you know that you're committed to what you want, no matter what, good or bad, that's coming your way, then you move up to the next C, which is the next C is courage, and courage is taking action, taking a step to do something no matter what's on the other side. So think about it, it's when that team building exercise where people fall backwards hoping that their team catches you or whatnot. So you're courageous enough to take an action step, not knowing what's waiting on the other side. It can be great, or it can be good, or it can be just sucky. Okay? So think about that, courage. And it's different than faith, which is another topic for another time. But when you're thinking about courage, you got to really dig deep in your gut, on how courageous you are. So that brings us to letter C, which is capable. Okay, and we were talking about the hot seat on the original live video, because one of the person that was on the hot seat, which is when we put all the cameras on you and you bring your issues to the panel and we try to help you figure it out. It's a naturopath that she's trying to figure it out if she should open her practice, and she's fresh out of school and whatnot. And we brought up the topic of, when we all graduated from physical therapy, none of us had the skills. We didn't have the expertise. We didn't know, we didn't have a choice to pick, I just want to work with 25-year-olds that are, don't whine too much, whatnot. We, went through the clinical rotations, and just like med school go. And the purpose of that is so you can get your hands on your practice, as many as you can in different situations, scenarios, personalities, attitudes. And that's the beautiful of doing a clinical rotation, because it brushes your skills, it makes you more capable of things when you go through that. Okay, so the key is to take action, because you're gonna fail, you're gonna do good, you're gonna improve, you're gonna test things out, right? But first you gotta take action. And from that, then last and fourth C is confidence. And confidence is kind of when you get your chest pumped up and you're confident enough that whatever you're doing, is still in line with your initial commitment, with your initial values, in line with your mission, with what you're envisioning to happen, right? Especially, think of somebody that is doing a remodel or finishing up a remodel, and the contractors keep coming back to you with incidents like, we need to rewire this, or we need to go with this different type of material, and it's going to change the timeline, or it's going to change the budget, so to speak. As long as initially you were committed to the process of the remodel, okay, by the time of the big reveal that the contractors say, hey, we're done, you're confident enough that every single step, every single action, that we're capable of doing paid off. So like I said, this 4C concept is applicable in almost any area that you want to put it. It can be finances, health and fitness. Just a plan, and you will see how you won't feel stuck. Because what happens when you don't go through a mental process like this, you start feeling overwhelmed because there's so much crap to get done that then you get stuck. Because so you see everything that is just on your way, but you never saw the beginning. Okay, so that's what's the topic of the 4 C's. And with that said, I'm still gonna do another one later today, hopefully while the sun is out, and of course with audio this time. All right, so check it out. The water just stopped, so that means it's time for me to head back home. We're just a few blocks up here, Mountain Park, so I just figured change the scenery away from the whiteboard and give you guys the actual audio of last night's video. And by the way, we are about 4 people away from hitting 200 likes on my page. So if you can pass the word to your friends to come over and just hit the like button, I get a little star from our friends of Facebook business platform. Okay, please do that. It's an order. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.